Assalamualaikum and good morning to my EGP teacher and my fellow friends. Before I go to the topic that I chose, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Luqman Hakim bin Muhammad Hazman from class L61. My topic is about the effects of bullying. Bullies, one of a student's worst nightmare as they enter high school. Well, other than failing an exam, of course. Every day you go to school and you've been bullied. Don't you ever get sick of them? Or maybe not you, maybe someone else. You saw someone being bullied and you want to take action, but you're not afraid because maybe they are muscular, maybe they're tough, and you don't know what to do. So, before going to the effects of bullying, I will like to share the meaning of bullying. So, bullying is an ongoing and deliberate misuse of power in relationship to repeated verbal, physical, or social behavior that intends to cause physical or social harm. So, my fellow friends, bully has no positive effects except maybe one positive effect, which is fun. It is one factor of people bullying is to have fun. So, other than that, there's more negative effect than positive. So one of the negative effect is quite devastating and will shock you. So it is none other than suicide. Well, one thing that crossed your mind right now as I said suicide is how bully is related to suicide. Well, let me clarify that to you. Bullying can cause the victim easily stressed out because of being beaten up every single day. Every day he went to school, he keeps on being bullied. So, to end the burden, the only way is to kill yourself or suicide. Who can disagree with me that death is not the end of everything? Okay, so one of the example of this happens on the 4th of May 1877 at Christ Hospital School in Sussex. A boy aged 12 years old, roughly around 5 years younger than me, commits suicide by hanging himself. This caused an outcry and the government subsequently held an official inquiry. Other than that, bullying can affect a victim's academic performance. How? The bully might disturb the victim during class. Well, that's unlucky for the victim, as the victim is being put with a bully. So, one of the common things bully do is by using a straw. This is written on the Bully Rule 101. So, how this method is done is by it is silent and visible by the teacher's perspective, but it is quite deadly. So, how? You have a straw, you take a straw and a small roll ball. So, how would you do this? It's very simple. Just put the roll ball inside the straw and just blow it to someone else. I'm not going to do that. I'm just showing you how, but I'm not going to do that. So, another stuff bully can do is by throwing stuff to the victims while the teacher is not looking. One of the example that bully can affect a victim's academic performance happened in United States. The United States Department of Health and Human Service reported nearly 50% of students in grade 4 to 12 experienced bullying within a given month, and more than 70% of students admit to having seen bullying occur in their school. Moreover, bullying can cause self-isolation or exclusion. What is exclusion? Exclusion is a subtle form of bullying that often takes place right beneath the awareness of adults. It's silent and often invisible, yet also powerfully destructive for those youth who experience it. It can take the form of ignoring someone, open excluding or isolating a child, hoping that other students dislike the child, or giving someone a cold shoulder or the silent treatment. Everyone hates the silent treatment. If someone gives you the silent treatment, I know that some of you will punch that guy, or maybe, punch that guy. Because why is he giving me the silent treatment? Okay, so in simplified form, exclusion is a type of social rejection. One of the example happens to a friend of mine at primary school. At lunch, one day, he looked forward to sitting with his best friend. But as he approached the table that they used to sit together, his friend had more friends because he joined the football team. So basically a football team that represent the school are jerks. They are bullies. So mostly, not all. So nobody moves over to make room for him. So somebody lamely suggests that there is another table for him to sit. So he feels stunned and hurt. So he moved on to an empty table where no one joins him for lunch. After the end of that year, he transferred to another school in Bandar Seri Begawan. So, teachers and fellow students. Lastly, bullying has negative impact more than the mind can bear. Bullying does not only happen in school but also happens in public. They don't happen only for students, they also happen to adults. So, one of the common way to bully others in public is by cyberbullying. One of the methods of cyberbullying is by bullying others uh, on social media. So, the conclusion is bullying others is not as shocking as it sounds if the bullies do not bully others too much. Before I end this speech, I would like to thank all of you for your undivided attention.